3, 2, 1. Welcome. We are all sitting here shooting the shit.
Yo, what's up, man? I'm your host, DJ Deuce, with my co-host, my man, over here, Carlos. How you doing,
What's
Carlos?
going on? Good, you?
Good, man. T.
Yeah, I'm here,
Nice to see you,
man.
T.
Coming back for a second time.
Love the jersey, love the shirt, the hat, but goddamn, they didn't pull that shit off yesterday.
I'm still proud. I'm proud.
No, man. I believe it.
Yeah.
I got one quick hot topic to ask you guys. What's your idea and what do you think? What would you have done, or what do you think about the overall topic of Antonio Brown?
Antonio Brown. So everybody keeps talking about.
It's just
Yeah.
it.
You know, I've never heard of anything like this.
Neither have I.
I've never heard or never seen anything like this. You know, Antonio Brown is like, I don't know, man. Like, he's a special human being. You know, like.
Do you think that his helmet needed to be changed because he has brain damage?
You know what? Some of my friends and I have been theorizing that hit that he took two years ago in a playoff game against Cincinnati Bengals from Vontez.
Okay.
Feels like that made him out of scramble his brains, and then honestly, it changes.
The dude is physically a beast, but I mean, his brain.
Honestly, man, like
He didn't want to change the helmet, and the helmet has caused him to go fucked up.
Oh, I agree. I think so. I just he ends up burning bridges with two teams in less than one season.
honestly, like
6 months.
you know what?
It's incredible.
Honestly, I think that he's a phenomenal athlete. He's a generational talent, but obviously he has some character issues where he's a selfish person.
Yeah.
And then obviously like football is the ultimate team game, right? So like you can't be a selfish person.
We definitely know that.
Team game. But you know what? Don't get me wrong. Though, as soon as he gets to the Patriots, you know, all of a sudden you'll see Antonio Brown is going to start having some sense, right? He's going to start like, oh man, my character's changed. He's going to start dialing everything back because he knows that it's a once a lifetime opportunity to be with the Patriots.
Between
right?
you guys and I'm a Raiders fan. I was absolutely not excited having. I don't even know what it was. I'm like, there's no way. If he would have signed with us,
Yeah.
I would have been excited because he got traded to us.
Yeah.
I went,
But he signed.
No, but still, it was 1 year though. There's no
It was a
commitment
trade. I
there.
think it was a trade.
It was a trade, but then he redid his
Yeah,
contract.
but it was a 1 year thing. There's no commitment.
Yeah.
So I'm feeling, did he act up on purpose? Okay, get me the hell out of here.
Exactly.
Well, maybe he saw David Carr
Dude,
throwing.
Did you see how fast he signed? It wasn't even a day. He was like, "Oh, he's eligible to sign with someone else at 4:00, 4:30 on my phone. He's already with them."
So obviously, people are gonna say that maybe there were the Patriots did commit some tampering.
They're not known
Why?
for doing
Why?
anything.
Why are you going to hate on them?
No, but listen,
Facts.
the facts, right? Like if you're at 4:00, you're free to talk.
Okay.
Free to
Okay, Pittsburgh's not going to trade you to the Patriots. That we all know.
Okay.
Yeah.
So why not? You go. Maybe he wanted to play with the Patriots.
Who the hell doesn't want to
Okay.
play for the Patriots?
Nobody, like honestly, like they're the best team, man. Like honestly, I'm not even gonna hate, man.
Here,
Like,
I thought
best
they were going
coach.
to, I'm like fondly, I think they're going to fall apart a bit this year.
Yeah.
I know they have the best wide receiving cast I've seen probably ever.
They just steamroll the Steelers like they're nothing.
My big issue is the fact that he signed with absolutely anybody. Is he actually went out of his way to call his GM a cracker?
Yeah, no, I know. Honestly,
There were certain lines I thought should have been drawn. Be like,
Exactly.
dude, you just can't call your boss a fucking cracker
Yeah.
and then go play with him the next day.
I know. Honestly, it's just talent. You know, when you're talented, you
But
get.
that's still on a racist
No, hold
team.
on, hold on.
Flip those scripts. That GM's fired.
Oh yeah, well, he's done. Obviously, that's why. Like, I 100% agree with you guys.
It's crazy.
It's nuts, man. Honestly, I've never seen someone.
No,
like
the
this.
player is fired because the player called the GM the cracker.
That's what I'm saying.
So if the cracker turns
If
into
the GM called him anything racist,
oh yeah,
that GM's gone.
Yeah, it's over.
Out of the league, never been brought, never. The fact that Antonio Brown called him a cracker is just swept under the fucking rug, and you got a job and rewarded with a shitload of money.
You know.
same amount.
Huh?
Same amount.
No,
Yeah.
10 mil less, isn't it?
Well, yeah. So basically, his contract's about a year, $10 million guaranteed. It's 1 year, $50 million.
Okay.
9 to 10 million guaranteed, and it's a team option on year
For
2
two.
for 20.
Wow. Okay,
So,
that's what it is. That's right.
So like, if the Patriots like what they see the first year, they can.
You know they're not going to sign them
Well, if he plays well, then why would they not sign him?
because they don't pay that money.
Yeah, they're kind of weird. They're a fucking
Yeah,
weird
but $20
organization.
million, but it's Antonio Brown, right? It's like when they had
No,
Randy.
they had Randy, but they won no Super Bowls with Randy.
Well, I mean, they
They lost one game. And unfortunately, it's the Super
They
Bowl.
should have won that.
Hey,
They should have won that Super Bowl.
Stupid
they were
catch.
18 and, they were 16 and 0 that season.
Like
18-0 going into
it's
that
very
game.
rare to lose, to go like to win that many games in a row. So unfortunately, they end up losing. 9 out of 10 times they beat that team.
Yeah.
It just ended up being on the Super Bowl. That's all it was.
Eli's
The fix was in.
He has Down syndrome. He's a Down syndrome quarterback, and I don't believe in Eli.
He's good, man. Honestly, I think he's gonna be probably maybe not a first ballot Hall of Fame, maybe a second ballot, but but he's gonna be a Hall of
You're
Fame.
probably
for
right.
sure.
It makes me sick to my stomach.
Fuck the Mannings. Both of them have fucked me
Why, what's
in
up?
fantasy.
You talking about fantasy football?
Who the fuck hasn't fucked you in fantasy?
Exactly.
Yeah, Antonio.
Leonard Fournette, fuck you.
Tyreek Hill just fucking.
Oh yeah. You got him too.
Tyreek Hill.
Yeah.
I was like, man.
Yeah, it's collarbone. Fuck. It's only a collarbone. Just get out
Few
there.
weeks, dude. I was like, man.
What about?
I'll trade you for Adam. I got Antonio. Like I can't have both.
So give me Antonio Brown then.
Oh, fuck you.
Exactly, there you go. I thought Antonio Brown's a piece of shit. Oh,
I
yeah.
know.
All of a sudden he's good.
No, he's a
good
human.
enough for my
As a
team.
human,
I
he's
know.
a
I
piece
said
of
he's
shit.
fucked.
Football
He's
players, greatest of all
fucked.
time.
Exactly.
What do you think about the idiot Odell Beckham wearing his watch?
Honestly, it's obviously it's a perfect situation right for him, right? So you wear a $350,000 watch.
Okay.
No, we heard it was
It
190,000.
doesn't matter. It's a lot of money.
And made out of plastic.
So it's 190,000.
That wasn't a fact. That was just his opinion. Go ahead.
190,000.
We were watching
Right
PTI.
now?
We were watching
No.
You have
PTI.
190,000 under the mattress, so you can just pay for that
I don't.
watch.
If I took everything I owned in my life,
Exactly.
wrapped it in a wristband, it wouldn't be 190,000.
Exactly.
Yeah, okay.
So you have it's a big publicity stunt, right? So like you got probably that I forgot the name of the company. We were looking it up earlier this morning.
So he's doing it on that tip.
Yeah, so like it's publicity, right, for that company, right? So you give him 190,000 or whatever, or $350,000 watch. He gets fined. The company pays for his fine, okay? And guess what? Guess what we're talking about today?
His fucking watch.
We're talking about the watch.
What was the name of the company?
I forgot the name of the
But see, there you go. So not really
I
important.
know,
It's-
but don't get me wrong. They're going to talk about it till next week. And if he does it again, it's even worse.
There's publicity for that.
Pretty cool. It's a pretty cool theory.
Did it just drop on the stock market?
I don't know, but you know what? You know what they're doing though? He's wearing this. He's wearing another watch from them next week. He doesn't care. They're probably paying his fine.
I would
pretty
triple
crazy.
his
Yeah.
fine. I would
Huh?
triple his fine. Just for the fact that he said, I'm going to wear another watch.
Okay, so you make him pay what? You make him pay $30,000.
I know, but
drop in a bucket for him in that company.
I see exactly
Yeah.
what you're saying, and it's true. It's all
Yeah.
money. It's all scam. But I mean, like, it's going to become one of those, like, dude, don't get on the field now. It's going to get to that point. It's going to get
Yeah.
so stupid.
Yeah.
Like even for the Raiders, Michael Crabtree, I was so happy when the boy ripped off his chain.
Yeah, keep Talib, rip his chains off, dude.
I was like, you know what?
Snatch his chain.
I was like, you know what?
Where did he win the Super Bowl?
Who?
Khalib or Teeb?
He won with the Broncos.
Did he win with the Patriots too?
No, I don't know if he did.
That's not a fact, but that I don't know. You guys got
So you were just trying to hate on the Broncos?
Hold on a second.
He was trying to hate on the Broncos. Like, yo, it failed, dude.
Yo, T, next time he does that, just leave him in left field, bro.
Exactly. I'm like, yo, here you go. Exactly.
The fact that why they shouldn't be wearing that shit. Period. That's all I'm saying. A fucking watch, a fucking gold chain, dude. You got take your gear, your shit off. You put on your pads, and your helmet, and you knock some heads.
You know what? Like honestly, like if he wants to wear his chain, he's just dummy because you know
But
something
I
like
mean,
that
it doesn't
happens
make
with shit.
sense. It just
And
blows my fucking mind. You know what I mean? Like,
Yeah.
I don't know. It drives me absolutely fucking crazy.
Honestly, it was hilarious. I never forget that battle. I was actually my boy Nick was with me. We were watching the game. He's like, man, he lost. He's like, because he's a Raiders fan too. He's like, man, did he just rip his
No,
chain?
I was
dude?"
fine with that.
I was like,
good.
yeah. I was like, yeah, he did.
I'm like, Michael, you're a fucking loser.
It's like,
Take
yeah.
your shit off. Stop flaunting
Yeah,
that
yeah,
chain. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Mr. Crabtree.
Yeah. Where is he? Where's he at now? He's in Baltimore. Did he go?
He's with the
No.
Arizona Cardinals right now.
Oh, he did.
Did he play?
No, he's on street clothes. He didn't play last game.
Practice squad?
That might be no. It's Michael Crabtree, dude. Come on, let's not disrespect the man like that. Exactly.
All right career. He
Yeah,
played for your team for a while.
Yeah.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Not his best seasons though.
Yeah. Who was the quarterback?
Yeah, it's okay. You always blame it on the quarterback. I get it.
Yeah.
So fantasy, what pick did you have? What number and who did you pick?
Big league.
Yeah.
Third, I had Alvin Kamara.
Ooh.
Yeah. Alvin Kamara is the man, dude.
See, if I had first picked overall in ours, even if I had first, I was going with McCaffrey.
McCaffrey's good too.
I ended up getting third,
Yeah.
which I ended up with McCaffrey anyway, so I ended up winning because of the snake.
Yeah.
So I just
Exactly.
I went to a couple of spots, but that's who I was going with. Yeah, but Kamara's a beast, though.
Kamara is
Who went first in your league, guys?
Saquon Barkley.
Yeah, same with me.
Saquon. Isn't Saquon? I mean, Saquon's like probably the best running back in the league right now.
In the league,
Stack the box.
but yeah, on that team,
Stack the box.
I just don't have
Yeah,
faith.
but he's probably like if you see his running style, he's like it's amazing. Like he's so
So big, agile,
fast.
strong. I totally get
Yeah.
that.
Yeah, you know what I mean. Like he makes people look stupid, man. Like I've seen highlights of when he's pulling spin moves on people and making them
true.
like leave them in the dust. The guy's he's a workout freak, man. Like
No,
honestly.
he's an absolute beast.
Yeah.
He's great for that team. It's
But,
good for New York.
But speaking of running backs, like like running backs are just their values are being diminished right now in the NFL right now.
And especially in our league with this extra precision.
Was that sorry?
Especially in our league with this extra
I
precision.
was talking about like
Real in the actual real life.
Oh.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
when we get to fantasy, we'll holler at you, all right?
Yeah.
In real life, it's true. You're hitting 30, and they want to throw you to the curb already
Yeah,
because there's a young guy.
And they don't want to pay you.
Yeah, they don't want to pay you.
But
No.
I mean, I get it because like they feel like they can put anybody back there. But I mean, it's not always anybody you can put back there. You know what I mean?
You know
winning
what?
games.
Okay, you're not. There's a couple. You should know this. I'll bring you into this because I'm talking about fantasy football. There's that tier. You know that 5 tier, the Gurley, the
Yeah.
Elliott, the
Yeah.
Kamara, whatever. But then there's the other tier's bigger.
Yeah.
It's not the. See what I'm trying to say? So
Yeah.
I get that those guys need to go get their money
Uh-huh.
because those guys that's a different breed of running back. But that next tier is like, it's like Gordon gets out of
LA,
yeah, and then they put Eckler or whatever his name, and
Austin Eckler.
nothing changed.
But you know what? There's like Austin Eckler's balling right now. So if I'm Melvin Gordon, I'm like,
Yeah, you look like an
should
idiot.
have taken that contract when I had.
Look like an idiot.
It's just honestly him holding out. I understand why they want to get paid, but the thing is, you got to understand the situation right now. You're in the running back. Well, actually, no, I would say more or less running back by committee backfield. There, Austin Eckler, Justin Jackson is really good.
Mm-hmm.
So and then you have Melvin Gordon, right? So Melvin Gordon, don't get me wrong, is a difference maker, but I mean, when you have two guys like that, two good backs like Austin
Yeah.
Eckler and Justin Jackson, it's kind of hard to ask for a lot of money, right? I mean,
Yeah,
they
'cause
offered
those guys-
you $9 million,
And when you hold out, it just
He wants 13, no?
something like that. He wants,
but it
Yeah.
proves their point. Like LA Chargers, like it's like, dude, you want your money, but look what he just did.
Yeah, Austin Eckler just like now you've lost ground, right?
Exactly.
You don't have as much leverage anymore.
Yeah, but he says he's going to report week 6 or 8. Between 6 or 8.
Yeah, why?
He lost that holdout, dude.
But
when he
why
was-
would you do that? Why don't you just show up week 1 then?
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know. I have to read more into that. But I mean, there's obviously.
Well, he's going to show up so he could get his money.
Okay. This is an opinion now. I'm just asking you guys for your opinion. You are playing for this the LA Chargers. Buddy's holding out for his money. You kind of understand. Doesn't get it, but he shows up in your locker room week 6, 7.
He rides the bench.
You're doing all right. Your team's all right. We'll say 5-1, 6-4.
You ride the bench unless the player gets injured.
Do you look at them differently? Do you look?
You know what? I
Or do you? Or I think as an athlete, I'd be like, yo, bro, fuck off.
Yeah.
But you maybe as an NFL star do see it as a business more than a.
It's more like I would never be like mad because it's a business, right? Like
Yeah.
I'm not gonna it's like I'm not gonna get mad at you for trying to set yourself up, right? I mean, you know what I mean? Like
I agree.
because it's like it's a business, right? Because look at the other side, right? They cut you like you're nothing. One day you can be good, and then you drop off a little bit. Your production drops off. They'll find a way to cut you, and then that's it, man. Like like here you go. You did what you did for us. You could have been with us for 5-6 years. Like you know what? But your production's not there. We're gonna look.
So you are looking for your money.
Exactly. They're going to try to ask you to restructure the contract, and you say no. They'll be like, "That's it. We're cutting you, dude. That's it." So you know what? I don't blame the Melvin Gordons. I don't get mad at them like Ezekiel Elliott.
Do you find it's especially for that position because we've seen them
It's
be
too-
eaten up and chewed out, right?
Exactly. Like, look, Le'Veon Bell, in my opinion, won that holdout. Because you know what happened? The Pittsburgh Steelers didn't make the playoffs last year.
So they look stupid,
They-
and
so-
they're going to look like shit again this year.
And if they don't look even worse now if they don't even make the playoffs. It's not looking good already. They got demolished in their first game. And again, who are they going to blame? They're not going to blame Le'Veon Bell or Antonio Brown anymore because, like those guys, or like we were talking about earlier, pre-show, like these guys are the two best, one of the two best players at their positions, right?
Yeah, absolutely.
So, like-
Their actual position.
Yeah.
You have one of the best, or at that time, the best.
Yeah.
He was getting picked first in fantasy.
Yeah.
The best running back. And the best wide receiver.
Yeah. So
You can't be the same without those two guys on that team.
exactly.
Impossible.
So that's the thing though. Like it's a business, man. Like these guys gotta take care of themselves, right? They gotta like it sucks because as a fan, we wanna see our stars, right?
True.
We wanna see the best stars on the field. And in the NFL, as an NFL, like they want to put the best product on the field.
Mm-hmm.
But like when they don't, when some people hold out, it's the ugly side of the game, right? Or it's the business more not ugly, but it's more the business side of the game, right?
It is business.
Yeah.
We don't, we've seen it this year more than any other year during preseason.
Yeah.
You're a star. You ain't playing a fucking snap.
Exactly. You
Don't
know
get
what?
injured.
Exactly. It's because we've witnessed it, right?
Exactly. Because you know what, I speaking of which, I think they should cut not necessarily cut the preseason to 4 games,
To
or
two
to 2
games.
games. Or sorry, I think because they're talking about they want to add 2 more games to the season, right, to the regular season. I think they should expand the playoffs to 18.
Though I heard talk about expanding the playoffs.
That's exactly what they should do.
Because I see your point. It makes it those games are more interesting than the 2.
Yeah.
If you're adding more games to the playoffs, it'll be more interesting.
Yeah, you get more
Yeah,
TV
more
money.
teams. Yeah.
You get more
than
TV money.
Just 2 regular season
And
games.
then some people would hate that idea, but I'm like, listen, a while back, if you look a while back in history, NFL history, the playoffs are only 4 teams. And then eventually, I forget what year
I
it
see
happened.
what you're saying.
They added the 2 wild cards, right?
Yeah.
And now it's getting to the point like, now you know what? Because there's so many teams that like now you see more and more teams that are 10-6 that don't make the playoffs.
I know.
You know what I mean? Like a lot of those type of teams are like you're just because you're in a hard division, right? You can't make the playoffs, and it sucks, right? So like if you just spend to 8 teams and have one team have a bye week,
But that's usually the AFC. The NFC usually has 8 and 8s.
yeah, which is
Go in
fine.
it. So if you let 2 more teams in the AFC or in the NFC,
Yeah.
then you're going to have what, a 6 and 10?
Oh, I mean, I don't think
I'll watch the game.
It wouldn't happen. It wouldn't happen automatically, but it wouldn't happen too often. I don't think a situation like that would happen too often. And even then,
I like
you
how
have to think-
baseball does it though. They have that wild card.
Yeah, they finally added the wild card, but you know what though?
They still baseball still needs to add more teams.
It's not even to add more teams. They need to add that second wild card is bullshit. So you're telling me I'm going to play 162 games to play one more game, and then if I lose, I'm out.
That's if you have
Exactly, you know what I mean?
identical records.
Huh?
If you have identical records.
No, the second wild card is a 1-game playoff. You know that, huh? It's a 1 game.
No, between. Oh, sorry. Okay, so there's the 3 of the divisions, and then there's a wild card, and
Wild
yes,
card.
it's 1 game.
And it's 1 game.
So you better play.
So hold on. So you tell me I'm going to play 162 games, and then to play 1 more game, and then tell me I'm out. If I lose, I'm done. It's over. It's over. It's impossible. It's stupid. It's absolutely ridiculous.
So then have a playoff structure
Exactly.
with more teams. With more teams.
You know, you guys are disagreeing to agree, but really are agreeing. Right?
You just have more teams.
Yeah.
I would love to see more teams playing in the playoffs,
It's like
in the NFL and in baseball.
When games matter, I love that. Yeah,
because
I'll take a playoff game over any type of regular season game. You know?
Where it matters, where it completely matters.
100%. And even thinking about let's talk another sport, playoffs, college football playoffs. You know what?
Oh, that's a disaster.
You know what I mean? Like you got 4 teams
Yeah.
for the playoff. That's just
It's still by record. It's still by record.
Exactly. Now think about this, guys. College football is the only sport out there where if you lose your first game of the season, you could be automatically eliminated from the playoffs. That's the only sport that's happening.
Bullshit.
The first
Ohio
game of the
State.
season?
Yeah, because think about
Oh,
it now.
first game of the
First-
season.
If you lose the first game, like let's say Alabama lost.
Like it happened to Michigan a while back when they played the team, the
Appalachian State.
Appalachian State. I couldn't remember what the team was, but yeah, that completely because they were a championship team.
Yeah.
They were being considered to be a championship
you
team.
You lose a game, it's over. Because think about it. Because like you lose a game, that could be like you getting
Because you need those wins.
You need those wins. You basically have to be perfect.
Well,
in most times, right?
They also rank like Hawaii or Boise State. Boise State has some retarded records for like 4 years. Did they ever play for a championship?
Because they don't play in a good conference. That's
But
why.
again, they're measuring by strength.
Yeah, but it's in college football. It goes by your conference, which conference you're in. So let's say, for example, like obviously the biggest conference in
Yeah, so you got the
SEC.
Big Ten, the Pac-12,
SEC,
the ACC, and the
ACC, yeah,
and the Big Ten. Did I say Big Ten?
Big Ten, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. So what happens? So let's say like a team like Hawaii, and I don't say Hawaii. Let's say
Hawaii
like,
went undefeated for a
like,
year, even during their bowl game, and they,
Western Michigan that went 13-0 like 2 years in a row.
Okay.
The problem is 13-0 is good. It's obviously a great record.
Yeah.
But the thing is, you don't play in those big conferences, right? So because you don't play in those big conferences, you're not going to be considered for playoff. Now, under my new system, what I would do is I'd have the big Power 5 conferences that the division winner gets in automatically.
so
Okay.
what?
Okay.
So why not do it like a group stage, like soccer does?
It'd
For-
be too long.
Oh shit.
But
too long.
that's where the regular season games happen.
Yeah. But I get it. But I mean, just think about the group stages. Let's say you talk about Champions Leagues. You talk
Yeah.
about Champions League. But the thing is, it's a long season, though, bro. Like it's
It's
very
still
long.
11 games they play.
But I mean, they don't play Champions League game every week. They don't.
No, but so like let's say I hate the Crimson Tides. I can't stand them just because of Nick Saban. I can't stand what he did to the Dolphins.
hater.
No, I don't like what he did to the Dolphins.
I don't like what the Dolphins did to him.
Exactly.
But either way, right? All of a sudden now they're winning championships or the Ohio State.
Yeah.
Fuck them.
Yeah.
Sorry, I'm a Michigan guy. Right? So
But T, I want to still hear how you would structure it though.
It's just like big Power 5.
Yeah.
Power 5 winners. They get in automatically, and then you have 3 wild cards. So you get the odd bid.
So you're getting the odd teams.
Our team, so you may have a team from the Power 5 conference to maybe get in there, or another one of those independents, like obviously like the Notre Dames of football and all that stuff. But 3 wild cards, call it a 18 playoffs, and then make it more fair. Because it's like honestly, 4 teams, you basically have like 25, like I won't say maybe 10 teams fighting for 4 spots.
Yeah, it's
Okay?
tough. Yeah.
That's what it comes down to, right?
Yeah.
10 teams fighting for 4 spots because it's basically the top 10 that'll be considered more or less for. And then you can make an argument for pretty much every single team of the top 10 for why they should be in the playoffs, right?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, because they beat this team this way. Oh, this team because they beat this team, and they only lost to this team by this much. Oh yeah, this team should be in. So like, I hate that. It's like, man, it's like, listen, I find it's like they're just trying to find like material for grown men to talk about. That's what they're just they need material to talk about. So like right now, if you have a 18 clear cut playoff for college football, it makes it easier. So like obviously people will see like, you know what, those are the 8 best teams right now. You know what I mean?
I can
I
see
mean
that.
more or less. Obviously,
Yeah.
there's always going to be controversy.
There's always.
But I mean,
there might be someone that's still.
But
screwed.
it'll be more or less clear.
Okay, so right now I'm just watching the AP polls,
Yeah.
and everybody's undefeated except for 2 teams: Texas, which are ranked number 12.
That's after 2 games. That's pretty much 2 games, right?
Yeah, and then Washington.
Right.
So Washington a couple of years back was in potential national champ,
Yeah, they were in the playoffs maybe
right?
3 years ago.
So why is Texas? Why is Texas still in the top 15? They lost their games. All these other teams,
They lost 2 games. They're 0-2.
even Texas A&M lost, and Oregon.
So are you telling me Texas is 0-2 right now?
No, Texas 1-1.
Okay.
But there's teams that are 2-0
Okay.
that are not above them.
that are not above them, and which have like UFC.
Okay.
Why is the UFC ranked number 24?
UCF, you mean? Central Florida?
No, USC.
USC.
Oh, I thought
USC.
you said
Okay, I
UFC.
thought you said UCF. Okay.
Sorry if I mispronounced it.
Okay, no, it's all good.
Or even Michigan State. Michigan State is still a powerhouse.
Okay, but okay.
Yeah, how does that work?
It goes by your record, obviously.
It goes by how much cash you give people.
Pretty much. Kind of.
So
But it goes,
shit,
it goes by like your opponent, right? You have to like there's like a formula that they use, right? And part of that, one of the variables in that formula is your opponent.
So if you lose
So
to a
they-
better team,
Yeah. So like let's say for example, Texas lost to LSU. LSU's number 2-0 right now, and they're
Okay.
on top of the poll.
okay,
So like because they lost to LSU, which is
the loss isn't that
they're
terrible.
They're
on their-
fourth.
on their-
fourth, yeah, and they're 2-0, right?
they're 2-0. I'm
Exactly.
just saying if you're undefeated, you should be in the top 25. And it doesn't matter if you
But he's
lose.
trying to say if you
No,
beat
no.
2 bum teams,
Okay.
it's still not worth as much as
Dude.
losing to a fucking.
Exactly. What if Murray State, the Murray State Racers? Do you know where the Murray State Racers are? Where they are in which conference?
Who knows?
Exactly.
Where are they
You know what I
located?
mean? Murray State. So you tell me that the Murray State Racers are 2-0? They should be in the top 25, or like or like the UTEP miners that are 2-0 should be in the top 25.
Okay, but right here, like I'm just saying.
Or Long Beach
Do you
State.
ever think that these people don't sell jerseys,
Exactly.
Carlos?
Long
No,
Beach
no,
State
but
is good.
hold
Long
on.
Beach State University is 2-0. They should be in the top 25.
Hold on.
You know what I mean?
They just
UFC.
named 40 teams in the top 25.
UFC has had teams after team after team after their scandals and bullshit like that. Now they're regrowing. They beat Stanford. That was a rated team. So why aren't they up there? I'm just saying.
He just explained it to you.
No. But I'm just saying, like they're undefeated. They're 2-0. So Texas beat the first week. They beat a shit team, and they lost to LSU. Right? Same scenario for UFC. I'm getting lost with all the abbreviations or whatever.
Yeah.
So why they beat a top 25 team? They should be up there. Where maybe switch spots, put Texas to 25. And move UFC closer.
The way that he broke it down, from my understanding, is it's like if I played you and I beat you and I lost to you, and then I become a shittier team and I beat your toddlers. Isn't the loss to one of you guys better than me beating these 4-year-olds? You know what I'm trying to say? It's
Yeah, it's like there is such in
I
college
see how-
football.
yeah.
College football, there is. It's stupid to say, but it's like good losses. There's such a thing. as good-
yes, that's
good
exactly, and they're kind of
right?
rewarding.
No,
for that,
I completely understand. Michigan is always going to play Notre Dame in the year, right?
Yeah,
or Ohio State, and that determines the Pac-12
no, not Pac-12
or Pac-10.
the Big Ten.
What
Big Ten.
do you guys think about them getting paid?
100% they think should get paid. So now what they should do is I should talking to
You probably put a lot of thought in this. What would be the structure?
They should give them a week allowance.
Like a 2-4 beer, $100.
Fuck, that'd be dangerous. But yeah, they should give them like a $400 or $500 allowance for these guys.
That's what I was thinking too.
Okay, and then at the end, put money in a trust so that they can collect at the end of their career, like end of their scholastic career.
Because some
Or
people,
their
they're not all
collegiate
making it to the NFL.
So, but hold on. How about what? I'm not disputing anything. They should technically get paid and getting $400 a week. That
Yeah.
sounds fair.
yeah, because they
that-
can't go get
$400 a week,
Because they
yeah.
can't get a job.
That's
right?
completely
Between
fair.
school and football, you can't go get a part-time
Exactly,
job.
you can't get a job.
But they're also getting paid by most of the team is also getting paid by a scholarship.
Okay, go ahead, continue.
Right, so there are players on that team that do not have a scholarship. So you're paying those guys too?
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay, and
Because
that's
that's who's probably drawing the people.
well, no, it's the kickers and stuff like that.
Scholarships are cool. So
This guy's just discriminating against a kicker, bro.
Yeah, no. So I'll tell you a quick thing. So like when people say like, oh, these guys are on scholarship, that's what they're paying them with, right? So it's bullshit, right? You know why it's bullshit? Because like, let's say for example,
You need your textbooks?
exactly. It's not even that. Let's say if you're an apple farmer, okay, you're an apple farmer, and then you have a bajillion apples, like an absorbent amount of apples. right?
Okay, I got tons of
And
apples.
then you hire Carlos and I to come work for you,
Yeah.
and then you pay us in apples. What is it? There's like
There's fuck all. I'm not giving you anything.
you're
Doesn't
not
matter.
giving me anything.
Not
right?
giving you anything.
You're not really giving me anything. Like you're not like it's
No.
not costing you anything.
No.
To get like that's not payment.
Because I'm probably going to chuck those apples out anyways.
You
Yeah.
you have like a limit.
So what Terry's trying to say that there's an extra 50 seats
Yeah.
in this university.
Yeah.
No, I'm just saying. I don't disagree. They should get paid something because sometimes, you know.
Well, the NCAA has become a pimping system.
Yeah. Pretty much, dude.
No,
And it's not that they're making a little bit of money.
well,
They're making a whole lot of money.
hold on. Which would be opposed to endorsement deals as opposed to getting paid.
Why not?
Then the university is not paying them. A secondary party is paying them.
But why does the university need all that money?
'Cause, no, if they want to keep that money,
All that money.
but they want to keep it, right? They want to keep it. Keep it. Just these.
Find a different system to pay them?
Yeah, find a different system. So these elite blue chip players could get commercial deals. Or
Yeah, but what about the fucking O-line that's probably not going to get one of those endorsements that's saving their QB's ass?
The endorsement things. I mean,
Nah,
probably-
dude, we're talking about $400
$4 or $5
a week.
It's an allowance, dude. It's just
It's
like $4,
nothing.
Yeah, exactly.
but because
That's nothing.
you got a whole bunch of people that I almost see it too that they don't want them getting the money to do stupid things with the money.
$400 $500 ain't going to be shit
Yeah, no,
anyways.
but hold on. $500 you ain't do. You're not gonna do
$500 a week,
Yeah,
U.S.
yeah.
You don't think you could go do something stupid?
Yeah.
Like what? What do you, like obviously, you can do something stupid, but I mean,
I'll do
what can you
with a
really
lot
do with
less.
$100? What can you do?
He can't
like,
go.
I can't do something.
It's not like, dude. It's not like giving them $1 million.
Okay, but they're okay. So they practice how many times? 3,
You buy some.
Five,
You buy
four,
three.
five, four,
You
three,
buy
couple 2 a days
No, 2 days. They limit now. They limit their
to
amount of-
1, 2 a day a week.
No, I don't think they even do two.
Okay. Anyways, what's your point of your story?
Okay, you go to school.
Yeah.
Their food gets paid for.
Yeah.
Okay, their travel gets paid for.
Okay.
Well, if it's a.
But dude, he has to take a girl out on a date.
Yeah.
It's team activity, yeah.
Okay,
Okay.
so why that much? Maybe $200, $300.
I think Carlos owns a university, bro.
He's with the NCAA. He's a hater, bro.
Carlos, we gotta look into you, bro.
These guys just need to get. Listen.
But what is somebody who's there to focus on school and football or any other sport
Okay.
needs
Okay,
$500
okay.
for?
How many times did
There,
you-
There's people out there that don't even make $500 a
You
week.
remember the story about a guy that needed to buy a suit and he couldn't afford one?
Yeah.
Would that $500 come in handy then?
Exactly.
No,
Oh,
he took this. He took some booster gave him the suit,
Oh yeah.
and then he
You know
got
what happened? He got
Because he
suspended
didn't-
for it.
he got suspended.
But if you had $500, this would have never happened.
Or he could have gone to the school and said, "Hey, I need a suit. Somebody died. You want me to take
They're
it from
not
a
giving you
booster?
money. They can't give you money. They're not allowed to.
I need a suit."
So there's
not
different.
allowed to.
You're looking at like every NBA. I mean,
No,
every
I'm just saying.
superstar's
I'm
a
just saying.
fucking
Hold on.
alcoholic
Hold on.
junkie that's gonna blow their
No,
money.
hold on. $500 is a little bit too steep. I'm saying because a person at 18,
guy
no,
isn't-
listen to me, 18 or 19, coming out of university or stuff like that, goes to work at a McDonald's, a Dunkin' Donuts down in the States, whatever, a Perkins or bullshit like that. They're not coming in with $500 a week.
As a waiter, fucking right you are.
They're not. But the thing is, they're not Alabama Crimson Tide football players. They're not Clemson Tigers, dude. You know what those
But there's
guys,
people-
You know what those kids
There's
represent?
adults that
in
don't
terms
even
of
make
dollar-
$500 a
Hold on,
week.
Hold on, wait. You know how much they represent dollar amount?
Oh, I know.
They're
Depending.
I remember I read it quickly in a business journal. They represent in SSC, the SSC guys, about $200,000.
Per player.
That's what they bring. That's what they represent to the dollars. What did they bring in?
Wow.
They bring into the college. So you're complaining about $500?
But I'm just saying, then they might as well stay for the 4-year program or something like
Okay,
that.
give
No,
them the fu-
but I'm just saying there are adults in the States that don't even get $500 per
Okay,
week.
but not every adult can be football players.
And not every adult is bringing in that,
Exactly.
generating that much amount of money.
Yeah, it's what it is. It's like
We're
you're
talking about money that's getting generated
Exactly.
from them.
which is probably nothing. Which is probably nothing. They covered that with the upper bowl fucking seats.
Exactly.
But I'm just saying, 500 is a little bit too steep. Where
Okay,
you're there to
so
study,
you're your
play football.
third year university. You got $0. You've been pimped. You're the superstar on that team, and then you're blow your Achilles or you blow out your knee.
Yeah,
You got absolutely nothing.
You got an education to fall back on. That's
Yeah,
what.
and you probably damn well know that he took phys ed.
Yeah. Yeah, you got your education, but the thing is, like, you just lost out on potentially, like, maybe.
And you got pimped those
$100,000.
3 years.
Depending on
But-
your position, right?
but-
you potentially lost on $100 million in the NFL.
But you could get to the NFL, injure yourself first day of fucking.
But then
Okay,
there's
but
like,
you got paid, dude. You got paid.
So someone who got drafted,
So you're getting hurt for free right now in college right
thank
now.
you.
For free.
but
Exactly.
you got drafted, you get into an accident. Do you get paid anything before you sign that contract?
What kind
No,
of accident we're talking? Are you still on the field here?
no, like outside
Oh my
accident.
god! If a fucking meteor came out of the sky while you
We're
were
all
driving,
dead. We're all dead.
Come
No,
on,
just
man.
Carlos. Listen, you just have to listen. You have to be a little bit more pro player, dude. Like, dude.
I'm not
these
being
kids-
against the players. I'm saying pay them, but not $500.
Yo, Carlos, they're not.
That's
your,
$2,000 a month.
Carlos, they're not your painters, bro.
Exactly.
I pay them over $500.
So what the hell are you complaining about then?
Carlos.
Get to work for it.
Imagine if your painters was bringing you $200,000 and you just gave them $5.
So,
Wouldn't you not hire more of those guys?
Oh fuck yeah!
Shut the fuck up then.
Exactly, dude. Like, I don't know why you complain about $500, dude. And it's only a select population of people.
So,
that
but
can
then
do
you're
that.
going to what? The blue chips are going to get 500. The starters are going to get 4. The backups are going to get 3. The
$500 per players. The blue chips just get blowjobs after the game.
I don't know what they want.
they get a lot of perks that has not been told, and you know they get a little perks.
Yeah, but okay, but
We're talking about being pimped.
Like they go to the restaurants. You think the owner is going
my
to say,
God, Lord.
"Well,
they can't. They're very strict. The NCAA is very strict about stuff like that, dude.
It takes one of these now.
they
Yeah.
comp the meal.
Exactly.
They comp the meal. They go, no, don't worry about it."
But the thing is, they get the food. They get the food anyways. But all I'm saying, Carlos, is like, yo, these guys deserve to get some kind of compensation.
Not $500.
$500.
You act like it's fucking lots of money.
dude. Carlos, it's not very much money. $500 is not very much money, dude. $500 is not very much money.
Well, check with Bamboo. There's people in the States as adults that don't even make $500.
So
They don't generate any money.
Exactly.
But
Oh my good lord.
people at factories make $12 an hour, work 40 hours a week.
Okay.
Down
They
in
don't
the
speak
States.
English. They don't generate any money.
They do. They're whatever, right? They don't even get $500 a week. Now you're telling me
I just told you if I brought you a painter that would bring you $200,000, would you give $500? You said yes. Did he not say yes?
Yes, he did. He's
like, yeah.
It's okay, dude. It's
I'm
okay.
just saying it's a little bit too high. That's all.
It's all good, all right?
That-
Okay, well, okay. I
guys
agree with
go
you,
on.
500. What do you say?
I'd say 300.
Okay. Anyways, what you guys from week 1 NFL? Anything catch your eye?
Catch my eye. The Browns are overhyped.
Really?
The Browns are poo-poo.
Dak Prescott is, he played well against a poor defense.
I absolutely. He played really, really well, and I will never tear that down as much as I can stand that fucking team.
Yeah, me neither. I can't stand it.
But you didn't play. You played a shitty Giants team.
Yeah.
Enough said that.
Yeah.
I totally agree with that.
And then
What about Deshaun Jackson?
Deshaun Jackson, had to turn back the hands of time.
Still got some burners.
He's a burner.
I avoided him like a plague on fantasy.
Yeah, me too. The Redskins blew a golden opportunity to upset.
That's true.
You know what I mean? But they're up 21-0. I was like, man, I thought this game was an upset of the week. I was like, that was it.
Okay, what do you think of Winston?
He's garbage.
Garbage.
Yeah, he's garbage.
He's garbage. That experiment, we might have to pull the plug on that experiment. Maybe.
Do you feel bad for Nick Foles?
Yes.
Okay, I hate it, but I honestly do believe he should at least get a fucking tryout.
Who?
Kaepernick.
He should, obviously. He should. He's better than 40% of those quarterbacks.
He should at least get a tryout.
Name 2 teams that he should be playing for, or should
The
be.
Jags.
Now the Jags, absolutely.
And
The
Buccaneers.
Jags, and then the Buccaneers.
The Broncos.
The Broncos. Who else?
Redskins.
Redskins, Skins.
God
Just
damn.
possibly the Jets.
The Jets, the Lions,
Well, no, he's
the
a
Lions,
rookie.
maybe.
What do you mean?
No.
Stafford, dude. Oh, dude, listen. I want you guys to look. Okay, today,
He's not horrible.
I'm a closet
He's not.
closet Lions fan.
He's not horrible.
Closet Lions fan. Listen, I
Tell
want
me.
you guys to
Tell me.
pull the tape, roll the tape. Okay.
Tell me.
His decision making in big moments
Is stupid?
has been horrible.
Can I tell you
Okay.
who I think the Lions are?
Who?
This is the modern day Browns, bro.
Oh, a little better than the Browns.
No.
But I'm
They've
just
always
like-
had talent.
Yeah.
Superstar like Barry,
Yeah.
Calvin fucking Johnson.
Yeah.
Dude,
Would
if you
you?
actually
Dolphins,
watch the blue, there's Brown under there.
Exactly. He'd be on the Dolphins. On
Okay.
The Dolphins too.
Would you
Okay.
put Kaepernick in the Browns?
Not right now.
I like
They got
Baker.
Baker Mayfield is he just you just give him another year or two.
I think
Listen,
Baker's-
at the end of the day, dude, the guy's better than 40 to 50% of the quarterbacks right now in the current.
And you're
NFL.
talking about
So-
starting.
No. Right.
I'm talking about like 60. There's 64 quarterbacks.
Yeah. Oh,
Oh,
yeah.
it's on average, 64 quarterbacks.
absolutely.
And maybe add another 10 to
Yeah,
the
yeah,
third
just like
stringers.
Yeah, maybe
A couple of
depending.
teams carry
So
3.
exactly. He's better than.
So he's in the top
more
tier.
than half of those quarterbacks.
But suing the NFL.
Did fuck him.
Well, yeah, maybe. I mean, yeah, it obviously it
You
hurts a
sue
little
me,
bit.
but don't apply for a job after.
Yeah, but I mean, if I know that you're just being a dickhead and you conspired to keep me out of the organization, of course I'll be a little upset.
Okay,
And-
but why?
yeah.
I'm just saying, why not go to a different route? You opt out, nobody signs you. You sign in with the CFL, Europe if they still have a team, the
You need a
AFL.
position, though.
But hold on, at least you could. Then you could forward. Right now, I'm saying you fucked up, Kaepernick. He fucked up. I've been saying it for a long time. He fucked up because he hasn't shown anybody the value that he has. He hasn't put. He might have got a settlement saying, "You're not hiring me."
Could
But
be.
he also didn't say, I'm worth it to hire.
Yeah, he is, dude. Listen,
I want to see him at least in a Jags uniform.
man. Like when you got guys like Nathan Peterman on
When you have like
roster-
D.D. Westbrook on your fantasy
Yeah,
draft,
exactly. Nathan Peterman, what's his name?
Westbrook?
yeah, that's who I have.
Gardner Minshew the second. I don't know if you guys looked that up.
Is that
but
the sixth round pick guy?
That's the guy who picked. That's who's playing
He's-
my quarterback for
he's
the
gonna be
Jaguars
sick.
right now.
He's gonna be
I
sick.
mean, he's okay. I'm not gonna I'm not talking no shots to Gardner Minshew the second, but I
Yeah.
mean like guys like him or like other guys like that don't belong in the league. and they were playing quarterback.
I know that's a bit
Cousins?
disrespectful.
I mean, no. Kirk Cousins, he's a
Kirk
viable
Cousins,
quarterback.
Kirk Cousins is the best guy. His agent's sick.
Exactly.
He's probably
His
the
agent's
best.
like, I'm gonna get paid, but I'm not that good.
But like the thing is, like, and by the way, you just scroll down. Jacoby Brissett is probably one of the most underrated
I
quarterbacks.
agree. I totally.
No,
agree.
but he sat. He
I
learned
totally-
from luck.
Yeah. Huh?
He learned from luck. Last year,
He
he
did
sat.
well. No, he learned from Tom
I'm
Brady.
telling you, there was out of 32 teams, okay, there's like there's only one backup on one team that's a started. That was a starting quarterback. That should be starting. It was him.
I totally agree.
He's like, honestly, I think the team let him down at the end, right? They should have won that game. Actually, Adam Vinatieri let them down, dude. He missed 2 field goals.
I picked up T.Y. Hilton late.
Exactly.
I was
T.Y.
kinda- yeah.
They should have won that game against the Chargers. And then, like, honestly, Jacoby Brissett is probably one of the most underrated quarterbacks. Look out for that man.
I need to know your opinion on the Jay-Z situation.
Jay-Z, obviously, man, like, it just sucks because, it sucks that because I think people think he was after the bag.
Which we already know he has the bag at home.
Exactly. You know what I mean? We don't know what is he gonna do. You know what I mean? Obviously, a lot of people are hating. We saying like, "Yo, he's just after the bag."
We were talking about this too. I just found like, could everyone just pump the brakes
Yeah,
before making the decision?
yeah. That's what I'm saying. Like I've said, give him a year or two, see what he does, see what he does out there, and then if he does some good stuff, some good change, not good change. I mean, I'm talking about change, but I mean,
Yeah.
if he actually does some positive stuff, like
What if he did some selfish stuff?
What team is he going on?
Yeah.
What team is he?
Oh, I don't know if he's gonna be owner.
I thought he was already part owner on one.
No, he's gonna
Hush,
try.
hush.
No, he's trying. I think he owns like the Nets, I believe.
No,
Part of
sold,
the
he
Nets.
actually
He sold
sold.
it.
He actually sold it.
He sold it.
Sold
okay. I thought he owned some of the.
I think he sold it. I just find it's just as soon as it jumped on the gun, a lot of like it was fit for me from what my understanding. A lot of podcasts, a lot of interviews. It was 50-50. Some people are like, yo, let's see what's gonna happen. Doesn't hurt. And then the other 50 are like, they were hating the whole like, oh man, he didn't support Cap. You know what I mean?
exactly.
So
He wants Cap to get a job.
Yeah, everybody wants Cap to get a job, bro. Like honestly,
I don't like the ad that he put up last week with him and Odell Beckham.
Why
not?
I was like, really? You gotta say 700 and
This is what
something
you
days.
gotta do. This is what you
Just
gotta
stay
do.
relevant.
Go
right?
show,
Yeah.
go show by going into other leagues.
like
Like what? But the thing is,
Like-
Carlos, we don't understand. So if you go in there, okay, let's go your route. Go another league.
Okay.
Go to XFL. You get injured. Guess what? Your value just plummeted.
Okay, go to
wish
the
you got
CFL
$500
because
a week.
he's been out of the league for what, 3 years?
Yeah.
3 years?
Yeah, 882 days.
Okay, so 3 years.
Okay.
okay.
No one's signing you? Go play a fucking season with Hamilton in the CFL.
Why though?
But-
It's
but-
a different game. It sucks, dude. The
He
CFL sucks, bro.
trust me, I can't stand CFL.
Sucks, dude. I'm
But
sorry,
he-
Canada. Sorry.
I'm not sorry.
Yeah.
he is built for that league. Throws, runs.
No. It just look I had
Bigger
a quick- I had
field.
a quick conversation with Dom yesterday. I was like, they need to make the CFL
4 downs.
like the NFL.
4 downs.
So like 4 downs in the same field, same size, the
Yeah,
same
that feels
thing.
stupid.
Looks because then what happens? The products look the same. Okay.
And we'll give a shit.
Exactly, and people
Yeah.
will start watching, and then like you'll have players from like obviously NFL that can't make it to the CFL, and it'll be an easier transition for these players.
But-
because the problem is the transition's so hard because like the although it's a football,
It's bigger.
the style of the game is completely different, right? You have 8,000 men in motion. You can't like
Literally full tilt. Yeah.
Exactly, and then like the 5-yard rule, no 5-yard no yards rule is stupid. Okay,
I hate how the D lineman starts to be a fucking yard off the fucking.
yeah, exactly. And then like you can kick the ball through the end zone to get a point. I mean, for a ruse. The fuck is a ruse, by the way? And then like they just need
I'm not
to,
defending the CFL.
exactly. They just need to make the game. I'm telling you, man. Honestly, if they ran a pilot, I wish I could run this. I can like put
No,
I think
you,
anybody can
Make
make
you,
this
you,
trend
you,
on
guys,
the
you
NFL.
guys played football when you were young,
Yes.
right? And
I actually played 4 down football.
yeah, exactly.
I will only seriously ever consider putting my kids into football if it's 4 downs.
Yeah.
I would not put the CFL rules of
It's just
3
dumb.
down because I'm handicapping the kids.
Because you know what, like It's just I just like people like the purists are like, oh my god, CFL is so amazing. No, dude.
I think they're just lying, bro.
I think
they're just lying. I think they got season tickets. They have nothing else.
Like, listen, like it's just garbage. It's just
I
like
can't
for
watch
me,
it.
like the NFL and the CFL. Like I watch college 10 times out of 10.
I'm with
If
you.
I
I'm
don't
with
have
you
a
on that.
box seat with all I can drink,
Yeah,
I ain't going.
exactly.
And I ain't watching still.
Exactly.
I've passed away free tickets.
But I want to know what did you hate so much? You hated the fact that he did that with Odell. You didn't like his ad, his because people but people resurfaced it though. They mentioned him like he got dusted off and got brought up. And even though Odell's a bigger star, who do you think they were talking about?
I showed you the video and I told you, I'm like, look, he's doing accurate passes to someone,
Well,
video
he's not gonna
edited.
You want him to show clips of him dropping balls, sailing them?
No, I want him showing videos of him being rushed, showing what he could do, as opposed to.
Carlos, you're hard, man.
No, I'm not being hard.
You're
No, I'm not being hard.
I think you're German, bro.
yeah.
You're mean, bro.
No, I'm just saying you gotta give. Okay, so listen, if he wants the people on his side,
You don't want to pay nobody.
you want the
What do you
people.
mean people dude? It's
No, the people is on his side to basically saying, okay, listen, I'm not being hired. I'm being prosecuted. I'm being fucking thrown to the wolves. Nobody wants to hire me for some bully ass. I'm going to sue the NFL. If he would have gone to another league and shown that he could play the goddamn sports better than 40, 50, 60% of the quarterbacks are still playing in that game.
Okay, what
Because, hold
I
on.
disagree with you.
Carlos. You just
Hold on.
okay.
And then he goes to court and saying, listen, I've been out of the NFL for 2 years. Players are fucking getting injured. I'm sitting there. I'm gone to this bum league. Still show you guys what I could do.
Yeah, okay, what if he was the master of the bums? He's
No,
the
wait,
best.
wait.
He's the best shitty player. What does that prove, though?
That he can still play.
So he can still play against losers, but throwing a couple passes on the video is not as good. Come on, Carlos.
Carlos.
No, because he's...
It's like if he plays against us and he's better than us, is he going to get a
Hey,
job in the NFL?
I can... You can throw me the balls. I can make the same Odell catches.
No, you can't.
Video editing, I can.
Okay, I see your point.
Okay?
I see
Does
your
that tell you that you can play in the
I know,
NFL?
but if he was beating guys like us, like a bunch of fucking bums, it doesn't mean that he's the best. He's going to be good enough to the NFL.
So the thing is,
But he's not getting rushed. He's not getting fucking forced to scramble out. He's not getting anything.
So he'll be the-
to me, he could fucking edit that fucking video.
Carlos, you have Nazis that shoot.
No, I don't have Nazi videos. I'm just saying,
Not
if he
videos,
would have gone
issues.
to another league and proved that he could still play, instead of getting $90 million, he might have gotten $200 million.
Carlos, dude, you're looking at it from the fans' perspective. You gotta look from the business aspect, dude. Like if it's a business, dude. At the end of the day,
So-
if you go to an inferior league, okay, because it's an inferior league, like the NFL we all agree the NFL is the best football league right now. If you go to
He
an
can't
inferior
go
league-
back to college.
Yeah, obviously you can't go back. Obviously, for obvious reasons.
Fucking genius.
Exactly. But I mean, like, if you go to XFL, for example, or
Okay.
the CFL,
FXL was...
Or even Europe.
XFL hasn't even started.
Okay, anyways, he's just an example.
okay, what I'm saying, and he gets hurt, or for some reason he's just not good. You're just now you've lost money, dude. Okay.
Okay.
Because your value just plummeted, dude.
You-
It's called value.
Okay, you
gotta
get
hold
hurt.
your position because you're holding out. It's like Melvin Gordon. Like Melvin Gordon right now, if Melvin Gordon goes out and plays basketball or gets injured or so, I don't know, for example,
Yeah.
gets injured or something like that, his value goes down because now he's trying to get money. He's injured. They're not going to pay him as
At
much.
all.
Okay, you know what I'm saying? Like, you can't look at it from like, oh man, like go to CFL, go to XFL. No, dude.
And make
You're
what?
trying to
What is he
get
gonna
in
make?
NFL.
What is he gonna make in CFL?
It doesn't matter. He would have probably been...
$80,000 a year.
No, he probably would have been over 100, 200,000.
Okay, so
That's the highest paid player.
Okay,
It does-
Canadian.
That's the
I
highest
don't
paid
think
player.
he would make that much, dude.
Okay, we'll say
Yeah.
Canadian.
Okay.
And then he does hurt himself. It's at the end of the day, even that wasn't worth it.
Yeah.
Even that's not worth it. So Kurt Warner going from
He
doing...
never had a start.
Okay.
Hold on. Going from packing bags
Yeah.
to playing in the Europe League to getting a shot in the NFL.
It was actually the Arena Football League.
No, he also went Arena Football League. Then going to the NFL.
Yeah,
Okay.
But he still showed that he could still do it. I'm just saying.
but
I'm
that's
just
because he
saying.
never lost his dream, though.
Listen, Kurt Warner had no offers, like zero. Obviously, he had
Thank you.
no offers to the NFL. He never made it to. He had been in camp. He was a camp arm, like where
Dude,
they
it's a
just,
very big difference.
exactly.
Okay, Doug
And
Flutie. Doug Flutie came from the CFL, went to the Buffalo Bills, and won them a few games, made the playoffs.
Okay.
But you're still talking about guys that weren't in the NFL. We know he went
No,
to the Super Bowl.
Flutie started in BCU, went to the NFL. I can't remember what league it was. I think the
We
Patriots
we all
drafted
know the
him.
goddamn history, dude. But the guy was never given a chance. We were talking about Colin Kaepernick we're not debating that he's better than some. We already know.
Exactly.
I'm just saying, right now, I don't know. I'm just saying,
You named every scenario that's not his. All those guys you name is not in the.
but I'm saying right now, I'm
so
going.
happy
You
you're not
lost
his-
your.
I'm so happy you're not his agent, bro.
I would have told him go fucking play in another league.
So happy.
Go play in another league.
Yeah, and you get fired quick, dude. But
Would you hire somebody that you're getting sued by?
No.
Would you hire somebody that you're getting sued by?
So then give up
No,
on your
but it's
fucking
not up
dreams.
to- It's not up to Roger Goodell.
But
It's not up to Roger Goodell. It's an owner.
okay,
It's a
but
chairman
would,
of what's going on.
would you hire someone that is suing your company?
Bro, they hire people that beat up their women, their wives, and their kids.
Because the old man do that too.
But-
Exactly. You know what I mean?
But would
beat
you
up the wives and kids that kill? Like, yo, remember, Aaron Hernandez at one point on a bye week, murdered someone, and
They
was
found
still
that-
gainfully employed after. Okay?
But they didn't find out about it until
Yeah.
the off
But I'm
season.
just saying, like, this is the type of people they hire all types of people, dude.
Just
So
imagine,
you
if,
tell-
just imagine if you're his teammate one time and he's like, I'm going to fucking kill you. And you're like, yeah, whatever.
Yeah, and then you're like, yo, he was gonna kill me. Dude. He was gonna kill me. But I mean, like, for example, like, they don't care, dude. They don't care. Like, obviously, character is not a big issue for the NFL because there's guys who rape. No, I'm saying rapists. Sorry, that's a.
Yeah.
We don't know what happens at the parties.
Rapists like Darren Sharper. I mean, yeah, but whatever. But they hire people with questionable characters and morals.
And he almost made the Hall of Fame.
Yeah, dude.
Shut up. If you don't know, you don't know, though.
Darren Sharper is one of the great safeties of all time.
If you don't
bro.
know, you don't
He's one
know
of the
until
greatest safeties.
it gets, shit gets up. You know?
I'm just saying. Hey,
But he's a rapist, dude. I can't fuck with him though. He's a piece of shit. Piece of shit of a human being.
True enough.
Yeah.
Final
didn't
question.
he, didn't he play for your Packers?
No. My Packers? What the fuck?
Final question. Who's winning Super Bowl?
If I had to think right now, gun to my head, well, I mean, Patriots, I guess.
Ooh, Patriots, you?
Yeah.
You know what jersey I'm wearing on Super Bowl Sunday?
Yeah, he's wearing Tom
wear-
Brady.
He's gonna wear like
I'm-
his
I'm
NFL
gonna-
shield.
I'm gonna-
he's gonna wear an NFL shield jersey.
I still want to root for the fucking goddamn Kansas City Chiefs.
And maybe this
I
year,
love Patrick Mahomes.
maybe this year I'll cut it in half and wear the Jimmy G Brady jersey.
Jimmy G. Jimmy G overhyped?
Yeah.
Yes.
Cool, thanks, I agree.
I just like the name Jimmy G.
Okay. All right, boys, nice shooting the shit with you guys,
Thanks, man.
man.
Thanks,
All right,
man.
peace, man. Later.
Thanks.